Alright, we got the motor bolted back down, recoil's on, recoil handle now on the Pro X 600. Oh, would you look at that? No more steel cable. Boy, from this view, it almost looks like it's rubbing on the hose, but there's a ton of room. Starting to come together a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and throw the exhaust back on, carburetors, air box, all that. And I guess we'll see if this thing will start. Woo! I almost did what the other guys did and forgot about this hose clamp, but we got her put back on. Alright, now onto the exhaust. Alright, air box is in, carbs are hooked up, everything's hooked up. I still got to do this in the CDI. But I wanted to tackle the speed sensor, or not sensor, cable. But the issue there is they got the stuff down there clocked into position to where it kind of has to come in up this way. So I assume that's why they did that. So for the moment, I'm just going to eliminate it altogether. And next time I get around to it, I'll pull the secondary, I'll pull the cap off the drive shaft, rotate it, and then I'll get the speedo cable ran correctly. But for the moment, I'm really not too worried about it because, like I said, I don't really care about having a speedo. They're inaccurate anyways, so yeah. We're getting there. It's almost time to give this thing a start, so one thing at a time. Alright, so for the time being, I just got the speed cable wrapped up, tucked underneath the tub braces, so it'll be out of the way. Won't get my clutches or nothing like that. Now it's time to do a couple electrical connections, and I need to put another tether on this. So I actually stole the tether from the sled for the XC700 so I could race it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab another one, get it tossed on here. Alright, well, since 700 is blown up, I went ahead and took the tether back off it, put it back on this sled, got all plugged in, put back where it should have been, instead of just kind of hanging out like it was last time. So now I'm going to go ahead and tighten up the bars. These are still pretty loose. So I was trying to figure out exactly where I wanted them. Yeah, getting close. Okay, here we go. We're going to see if this little 600 will fire up. It was pretty flooded out. Fuel's off. We should probably turn it on now. Oh, it's not time. I still got to plug the CDI in and coil. We're almost ready. Almost. That is coil. Yeah, this coil's not green. Go. Tether's hooked up. Brakes work. Recoil. Woo, that's a beautiful thing. See what happens. Does it even have gas in it? A little bit. Not much. Fires up, recoil works, everything's working. Apparently it wasn't flooded out because I had to put the choke on to start it. Perfect. She's ready for her maiden voyage, I think. Unless I feel like putting grips on. Probably won't be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so an easy way to put a grips on, a little bit of compressed air in the end. This helps a lot if you have another person, but not what I wanted. So normally I'd have two hands here working on this and somebody plugging the other end, but I don't know if I can get it by myself. Come on, girl. There's one. It's a lot easier with two people, but you get the general idea. The air blows it up, makes it slide on. Alright, so just finished plowing my driveway, cleaning up the road a little bit while the Pro-X warmed up. We're not going to go far, I'm just going to rip it up and down the street. So I'm going to throw the camera up out here and see how it runs, at least a short distance. And I'm lazy, I don't want to put my riding gear on, so I'm just going to go send it in a hoodie and sweats. Sit flat. There we go. Oh yeah. Now it's good time. He's running out of gas. Gas. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I just can't make shit like this up. So, you guys saw on video, it was running out of gas. Saving gas out of the orange Pro-X are here. Put gas in it. I got this thing fired up. And after about 6 pulls, it lit, but the recoil stuck out. So I suspect the spring broke. I mean, it's just rather unfortunate because that means I got to pull the motor again. Quite frankly, I just don't feel like pulling the motor right now. So that was a complete and total failure. Yes, it ran. Yes, it ran out of gas. Yes, something goofed up in the recoil, which I don't take the blame for because I never took anything apart besides taking the cable out, because I never pulled it out. I never messed with spring, nothing. So that's very lame. Very, very, very lame. Not happy about it, but you know, that's kind of how things go sometimes, guys. It's not always a win around here. Lately I've been losing a lot, so I'm sure I'll get some some smart ass comments below, but hey, that's half the fun, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it for this one. Till next time.